Can hear you. Come on up. These are debuting on air right now. We're going to spend a little extra time with Liam and Vionic because
Good
nice
to see
you. Because these are debuting for the first time right now. They're a one-day only, so the fact that they're under $100 is pretty unbelievable because they're supposed to be with tax and shipping closer to $150. What? They are super cool. They're like a sneaker that's bumped into a suede or nubuck ankle boot. And it has not escaped my notice that this is a huge trend in the designer elevated footwear marketplace.
You were very astute.
Thank you. Can't name the brand, but just saying sneaker outsole married with an elevated upper. It is ergonomic. It is so super cool. And these are Vionic in two colors. Dark taupe, brand new right now, black with a black outsole, and both come in either medium or wides. Whole and half size.
That's right. Very quickly on the sizing though, we recommend that you go up a half size from your regular size. So if you're usually a 7.5, go up to an 8. I know that's counterintuitive to what you usually hear from Vionic, but we're recommending that sizing, or that fitting, I should say,
but
on these styles.
love these.
And cool is the best word for it. And I said, Kylene, our demo model, walked down and goes, these are really cool. And then Amy Richter from Lug came out and said, they're cool.
And then I said they're cool.
It's been the same thing all within 10 minutes. So yeah, there's a lot of opinions there, but they look great on the foot. They're a little bit more unstructured. It's a really soft suede on the upper, and it is still a nice, great, casual, comfortable option. But it does look a little bit more elevated with that more athletically inspired sole, and then that sort of nice, sort of beautiful, soft, almost velvety suede upper on that one as well. And the zip details, I think they're pretty cool.
They are way sleek
really
and stylish.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the look, and not just for women either, for men too. My husband has several shoes that look like this, either wingtips or lace-ups, that the upper is kind of cool and sleek and fancy and dressed up. And then the outsole is that sneaker, ergonomic, running shoe. I mean, it's this super category in footwear of juxtaposing two concepts into one shoe.
I agree, yeah. It's almost like, business on the top and party on the bottom. It's like a shoe version of a mullet.
Do you know what is so funny? Someone said that to me the other day about a mullet, the actual, and I had never heard that before.
Oh, really?
And I think it's so funny.
Yeah, no, that's an oldie but a goodie.
Thank you for contributing
resurrecting it. There is actually, and while we talk about it though, there is actually a men's version we have it's of a shoe, not of the boot, on QVC.com. It's called
Joe
Tucker.
Needs it major.
It's called Tucker.
It's just this, but for men?
It's not a boot version, it's a shoe version, but it's called Tucker. Yeah.
Sorry. So can we just talk real quick, because these are debuting on air right now. They are super popular. They are on our highest easy pay, and they will not, after today, be less than $100, because normally with tax and shipping, they'd be actually $150. So whole and half sizes, medium and wides, a one-day only, just for the day in which you see it. And we're gonna go to Kylene because we're gonna show you the heritage of the brand and the story, which is always starting with that insole that you guys kind of pioneered.
That's right, and like what we're talking about, what we've spoken about so far tonight is just the look of it and the materials that we're using, and that's what's really important. It's been such a great shift with Vionic to have gone from this medical-based brand to really this fashion-orientated brand. It's really contemporary styles, cool-looking silhouettes, but then it's still got that same great support features built in, and that's what we'll show you now, just with Kylene, who has been a great sport. Let us draw some lines along the leg, and here you can see how crooked they are because there's no support underneath the foot. So the foot's rolling over to try and meet the ground, which is what we know as overpronation. And that's not great, because what's going to happen is where your foot goes, the rest of the body's going to follow. It's going to have a flow-up effect. So you want to be looking pretty cool when you're out in the streets, but you're also wanting to make sure you're comfortable. And what we need to do to be comfortable is be more aligned, and that's the foot there in its correct alignment. But when I let Kylene go, there, that misalignment's returning. So what I'm going to do is just put Kylene onto the footbed that we're getting here with the Dylan. Actually, just straighten you up there a little bit, sorry. Sure. There we go. And there you can see how that line is really nice and straight. So now that foot's a lot closer to being where it should be, back into its natural alignment, just with that podiatrist-designed technology that's sitting underneath the foot. So you're getting that great support, you're getting that great comfort, but it's all wrapped up in what is a really cool, casual, comfortable silhouette.
Super way cool. And it's so funny because Vionic came along into the marketplace at a really needy time when it comes to those of us, men and women, wanting a comfort story, something that actually orthopedically and medically had the ability to relieve pain by way of realigning not just the foot, but the whole body by extension. And yet, in most cases, until you guys broke through the marketplace, and then, of course, other people started to follow suit, you would get that support or that medical story, but the outer looked like you bought it at a store attached to a hospital.
Exactly right. Yeah, it's almost like a shoebox with laces or some of those styles. But you know, it's what we're really passionate about at Vionic, is really trying to, I guess, reimagine or re-engineer what comfort footwear means to people. And oftentimes, you know, at comfort footwear sections right down the back of the store, it's hidden because they're not very stylish. But with Vionic, you're getting these beautiful styles, and the materials we use are second to none as well. We really sort of focus on the materials, the quality of the materials, and of course the designs that we're putting into them as well. And then on top of that, we have that support that's built in. So it really truly is the best of both worlds.
They're so lightweight.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the nature of that kind of sneaker outsole married to the upper. But that suede story is also incredibly supple and lightweight. Just such a cool concept here. Can't get enough of it.
Extremely lightweight, would be one of our lightest weight units in the range, and very, very easy to get on and off too, with that double zip on both sides. And then you look at the trend element of that too, because the hardware on these styles on uppers is really, really popular at the moment as well. So you're getting that great option. I love it with the black that we've done at Tonal, so black midsole, black sole, and then black upper. And then I absolutely love that contrast with the upper. And I love that contrast. That's the best Australian accent you've done, by the way.
Thank you so much. Well, wasn't that?
But the great contrast there with the white against the dark taupe.
I love the taupe.
And the white midsole is a great option because white is a seasonless colour. So this is going to be sort of popular throughout all of the seasons. But if I can just talk about the footbed for a moment as well, because this is a brand new technology for us where we have actually integrated the sole, the midsole, and the footbed all as one unit. So unlike a lot of our other closed styles where the footbed's removable, that orthotic technology is removable, it's not in this. It's all integrated into one unit. And we brought this out as a result of a lot of feedback we had to say, we'd love to have some of your closed shoes that feel very similar under the foot to your sandals and flip-flops. So that's why we integrated that unit. And then on top of that, we actually have a layer of memory foam. So it's going to be really soft underneath the foot, and then you'll sink into that great podiatrist-designed technology. So really unique concept here from a technology perspective. But again, all of that is wrapped up in a really cool looking silhouette.
The shaft is 3 inches, so it's not like a traditional ankle boot. That's why you qualify it more as like a slip-on shoe, but with a higher, opening, so that obviously you get more coverage, which is perfect for this time of year. But they are wicked lightweight. They are totally new right now. They are, by the way, going quickly in black, so the black is going to be the first to go. They come in medium and wides. Not all Vionics come in wides. And they are less than $100. They won't be that after today. They're debuting new, and after today, you'll normally see a QVC price of $139, and then with tax and shipping, you're normally up to about $150. So it is a really tremendous opportunity to kind of call in and get what I think is, wow, a slam dunk.
That's right. And I think too, I mean, it's not the high top look, but that sort of boot style is really coming in at the moment. And it is such a beautiful unstructured upper as well. So it's beautiful and soft. You know, it almost puddles down on top of the foot. So it's going to be really, really comfortable on the upper and then beautifully supported underneath the foot. So really soft, pliable suede there. So it's not going to be rigid at all. As soon as you slip your foot into this, it will be that instant moment of comfort, and then you'll still feel that support. But it's going to be comfort underneath and also on top of the foot.
I mean, 1,100 remain, and that's it. That is
so
it.
Beautifully level lined inside as well. So all beautifully lined, premium materials, and that's something we're really focusing on at Vionic as well. And you know, a lot of brands, they'll either sink all their investments into technology or into materials. At Vionic, we're really focusing on doing both, and that's why we're able to bring you these really innovative styles.
I think they're so cool.
Yeah, with the really cool looking silhouettes, but then still with that technology that's.
Do you know what you guys should do? You should do more colors in these, and even experiment with doing colored outsoles in these. Like charcoal gray with an orange outsole?
It's coming next season.
Anyway,
really? Wait.
Well, that doesn't help me now.
Just between you and me. Yeah, it doesn't help at this particular moment in time.
Well, here what is somewhat helpful, I think, because these are $99. They're not supposed to be $99, but the nature of a one-day only, and not all one-day onlys are brand spanking new, but these are. You've never seen them on air before. And in the colors and sizes we have remaining, they are $16 and change on our highest easy pay, and you're saving, you know, a considerable amount to get them home. The Dylan, a slip-on shoe that is more than a shoe and less than an actual ankle boot.
And we can see there too how good it looks with the number of those different outfits. So if it's a wider sort of bottom on the jeans, as Megan's got, then it sort of sits really nicely on there. But if you want to show sort of the actual shaft on the boot with some skinnier jeans, or roll the bottoms of the jeans up, it still looks really good. So it's a very contemporary style and a very, very versatile style as well.
What's happening? 700 pairs remaining, and black is last call. That's so funny because taupe is actually my favorite. But anyway.
I really love the taupe. I think that's one of my favourites, and because I think that's a sort of an understated colour where I think you see it in isolation, you're probably thinking, but when you see it with how many different types of outfits it'll go with, I think it's a really great neutral option for you.
With just jeans, boyfriend jeans, skinny jeans, the Martha Stewart patchwork jeans. I don't care whose jeans, jeggings.
But I think too with that colour, it'd be a great contrast in the warmer months against sort of some white jeans as well.
Yeah, but I would wear that in spring with like bare legs and like a denim skirt or.
Totally agree.
Anyway,
I think
so
it's a great colour for the denim. So because it's quite a neutral colour, it's almost that mushroomy type colour. But let's have a look at what it's doing underneath the foot. So here's the problem. You can see Kylene with that misalignment, that foot's rolling over to try and meet the ground. Where the foot should be, this position here. If Kylene was on a more natural surface like soil or sand, the line will look a lot closer to this. But because she's on this hard, flat, unforgiving surface, if I let her go, you see that misalignment returning. So we don't want that. We want the foot to be more aligned. So what we're going to do is just pop in there. And I love the fact too, you'll see that this is quite a dramatic difference, but you see it happen straight away. You don't need to wait 2 or 3 weeks to feel the difference, or see the difference in this case, but feel the difference when you slip your foot in there. So there you can see the difference it's made to Kylene's alignment. So you're getting that great level of support, unparalleled comfort, but in a really cool style. Totally. It's amazing to be thinking of comfort and podiatrist-designed technology, all that sort of thing in the same sentence, but still talking about style, still talking about trend. Very
sleek, very stylish, very clean lines, very minimalist actually.
I agree.
Which makes it, black just sold out, which I think makes it look very European. Black did just sell out, so all we have remaining in medium and wides, whole and half sizes, are the taupe. And keep in mind, the Easy Pay, all of that you see on your screen, that all expires at the end of the day because this is a huge launch and represents a price drop from really what these should be. Whole new comfort technology that's even more amped up on the inside from Vionic, and these are called the Dylan. They are suede, so I am going to recommend that you give them a little suede treatment, but after that, with only 500 pairs remaining, you are good to go.
That's right. And I said, look, if you're a little bit hesitant to with that white midsole, don't be, because A, it's very, very easily cared for, but B, it just makes it a seasonless option for you, because white never goes out of fashion. So it's going to be a great option for you no matter what the time of year.
Do you like pie?
Yeah.
What kind?
I actually tried pumpkin pie for the very first time about 2 years ago.
Really?
Because it's not big in Australia, but yeah, I tried it.
And you enjoyed it?
I don't know where it's been all my life. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it really just tastes like cinnamon and sugar, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's
well, happy National Pie Day.
I was a fan. It's today National Pie Day.
Yes, it is. Sure is.
I shall go and find some pie somewhere and celebrate.
Good luck with that. The cafeteria is closed. Thank you, Liam. All right,
I'll start baking myself. Put it out in the windowsill to cool.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Thanks, Sean.
So, hey, coming up, we are about to enter our second hour of Sean Says Accessorize. By the way, stick around. We've got a killer history-making TSV kicking off at midnight. Back to this show. New from Dooney coming up. Barefoot Dreams now.